Hey everyone, welcome to another video. This video is going to be about the best rosy blushes for that kind of rosy cold girl makeup look that is very trending right now. I went through my collection and picked out my absolute favorites that I cannot wait to recommend to you. So let's get right into it. So I actually have 6 blushes here in front of me. I love a rosy cheek. It is my favorite. I think it is amazing. It looks amazing. I'm wearing one of the blushes right now. I'm gonna show you these products. I'm gonna show you some close-ups. I'm gonna show you some swatches. And we have some different textures here, some different undertones. So I'm sure there's gonna be something here that you will like if you're looking for a rosy blush. But you don't even have to buy something new. I also just want to inspire you to go into your collection and see if there's something there, if there are already some rosy blushes there that you could use for this look if you're into this whole vibe and the cold girl makeup trend. So let's start with the first blushes that I'm gonna kind of show together because they're similar but there is a difference in the formula. Let's start with this one. I think this is one of my favorite rosy blushes in my collection, and this will make you look really like you've been out in the cold, out in the wind, and the wind has been sweeping across your face. So this is the Cheek Pop Pearl by Clinique in the shade Ruby Pop, and this is kind of like a reddish rose, very red in undertone, a combination somewhere in between a red and a pink, and it is very glowy. So it will also give you kind of like this glow to the cheeks. It doesn't have any shimmer in it. It's not shimmery. It is just very glowy and it will look very natural and kind of like your skin but better. I personally really love this formula by Clinique, and I've used this Ruby Pop shade so many times. I think it is perfect for this kind of look. If you're more into something that has a similar type of shade but isn't as like glowy, we also have the regular Clinique Cheek Pop formula in the shade Rosy Pop. So this is very similar in undertone, maybe a little bit more pink, and this is kind of like a natural sheen on the cheeks. It's not matte, but it's a very natural flush that you will get with this. Not as shiny as the other one, but because this is a base formula, it's very skin-like and it will look very skin-like on the cheeks. There are also other shades of this that are more pink, like more of a cool tone pink, more softer, more warm. I recommend this formula in general, but I think this rosy pink shade is gonna be perfect for that look. And this is a nice buildable pigmentation, so you can like apply it a little bit more softly, but you can still build it up and make it like really apparent that you're going for that rosy look. Then one that is a bit of both, that has two different formulas in it. This is the Kiko Milano Blossoming Beauty Multi-Finish Floral Blush in 03 Lovely Mauve. I really love the packaging. It's not very like wintry, I admit, but it's really stunning. On the inside we kind of have this rosy blush, and we have two options here. There is kind of like a matte sheen, like a satin. This is like a satin side, but if you take this side, it's more glowy. You can also take them together, you get something in between. This is more of a warm rosy shade. It has a little bit more peach in it, but you can definitely build it up to be a little bit more of a bright pink on the cheeks. I think this is a really nice and perfecting formula. Kiko does really beautiful rosy blushes and blushes in general. Like Kiko really knows how to do their cheek formulas, and this is just a really great blush, a really stunning shade. I think this is so pretty and can definitely achieve that look with this one. And you also have some different options here, and it's a bit more affordable than the Clinique ones. Then we have another affordable favorite, which is more of a cool tone pink but with a golden glow. So this is the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in a pearlized finish, and it is in the shade At First Blush. So this blush is a more cool tone pink, but definitely has a little bit of rose in there. If I turn it like this, you can definitely see the base color, very rosy, kind of like almost berry, and then it has a golden sheen. And because of that, you can get this really like rosy cheek look, but you still have that glow. You have a little bit of warmth. So if you're someone who doesn't want a completely cool tone blush, you want a little bit of both, like warm and cool, then this is a good one. This is more almost of a cream formula. It is a Super Shock formula, so it's quite creamy, but you can still apply this easily with just your regular cheek brush, like your regular blush brush. I think this is an amazing formula and an amazing color. You do have to like something a bit more glowy if you go with this one, but this is an amazing shade for it. Like the cool tone pink really makes me think of winter, really makes me think of that kind of wintry cool tone pink vibe. Then one that you have to see if you can still find this somewhere. This was a limited edition for like spring summer by Essence. This is the Everlasting Blooms Lip and Cheek Stick, and this one is a little bit more of a lighter pink, a little bit more of a brighter pink, but you can definitely achieve the look with this one. This is a cream stick. It doesn't have any like shimmer in it. It is not very glowy, but it looks very creamy, and it is also like a bit more hydrating on the skin. If you have dry skin, then a cream product like this is really nice. So this one is a little bit lighter, it's a little bit brighter, so if you don't want to have as much of a deeper rosy undertone or not as berried, and this is a really cute one to do that with. This one is really nice to blend out, it's nice to build up, it works well together with different products, and especially if you are someone who wants to apply different cream products and like blend it all together, then this is a really good one. I really like this one. It's really affordable. It's just a little bit of a different type of color. It's more almost of a Barbie pink, but you can definitely do that rosy look with this one as well. Then lastly, the blush that I'm wearing today is the Alva Flower Blusher by Odens in the shade Water Lily. I believe this one is still available. This is a little bit more almost on the terracotta side, but it definitely has a rosy mauve undertone. And this is a nice one if you don't want to go as cool toned, you don't want to go as pink, but you want kind of like that flushed look. This one also looks really nice in the summer for kind of like that sunburned look almost. It kind of depends what you're going for. It can kind of go both ways. I really like this blush. I do have to say it's slightly glowy. They present it as like a glowy blush, but it's only slightly glowy. It's more of a like a satin almost, and it's really pigmented, but because of that pigment, it's really perfecting. You just have to be a little bit careful when you apply it, how you apply it. For what I did today, for each cheek I only dipped in once, like really short, a really small dip, and then I blended it out. So it's a product that maybe could be a little bit too pigmented if you have really fair skin. Then the other ones are a little bit more buildable than this one, but this is one of my favorite blushes in my collection, and if I would go for kind of like that rosy look, I would definitely go for this one. That's also why I wore it today. I wanted to kind of do that look, but more in my way, not like completely, but I'm really into that rosy cheek, and this is just a very cute blush. If you are ordering from Odens, maybe you already have this in your collection. I'm a big fan of this one, and I'm a big fan of all of these blushes, and I think they all would work really well for that cold girl makeup look, that a very wintry makeup trend. And that's actually gonna be everything for this video. It's a bit of a short one. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I inspired you a little bit, and I would love to hear what your recommendations would be for this rosy cheek look, because I have to be honest, I love this kind of cheek all year round. I always wear rosy blushes. It's just my favorite. It is my go-to. It is my type of nude blush. I almost never wear a nude blush. I always wear rosy blushes. So yeah, I really love these. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe. And then I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.